channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you 3 Dollar Tree Christmas DIYs. Let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. Starting with DIY number 1, the products I use for this project are an 8x10 canvas from Dollar Tree. This is the most wonderful time of year stencil from Dollar Tree, Waverly chalk paint in plaster, folk art chalk paint in the color Imperial and also in Java, paintbrushes, my hot glue gun, scissors, painter's tape from Dollar Tree, and a utility knife. To start out, I'm using my utility knife to cut the canvas off of the wooden frame. I'm being really careful because the wood on this frame is pretty cheap and you can cut through a little bit too deep if you press too hard, and also being careful not to cut myself. Once I have it cut all around the canvas, I'm just pulling the canvas right off of the wooden frame. Next, I'm cutting all 4 sides of my canvas right where it has that creased edge, and this is going to help it fit perfectly around my wood frame when I glue it down. Now I'm painting my wood frame with my chalk paint in the color Java, and I did only do a 1 coat of this paint, but I made sure I got around all of the inside edges and outside edges with this paint. Once the paint has completely dried, I'm then using my chalk paint in the color Plaster, and I'm using a pretty generous amount, but I'm dry brushing this over top of my dried Java paint to give this a really distressed, aged look. Now I'm gluing on my canvas back onto my wood frame using some hot glue. I'm placing the glue right on the back of the wood frame and then just pressing the canvas over top of the glue to attach it. And I am using the more creamy back side of the canvas as my front and leaving the really white side for the back. I think that this gives my picture a little bit more of a rustic look. Next, I'm putting down a piece of painter's tape at the top of my canvas, and then I'm putting down another piece of painter's tape right above that, leaving a small gap in between, and then I'm doing that for the bottom of my canvas as well. I'm then painting my chalk paint in the color Imperial in the spaces between my painter's tape at the top and the bottom of my canvas. Once that paint has completely dried, I'm then peeling off all of my painter's tape. Next, I'm centering This Is the Most Wonderful Time of Year stencil in between those 2 red lines I just created, and then using my chalk paint in the color Java and my stencil brush from Dollar Tree to paint over all of the words. And I like to press down around each letter as I'm stenciling. I think this helps the paint from bleeding underneath, and I also painted the 2 stars on the stencil with my Imperial color paint. After the paint has dried, I'm peeling off my stencil. And this is the sign all finished. I love how this one turned out. It was really easy to do and it fits with my decor perfectly. And now moving on to DIY number 2, the products I used for this next project were the Tumbling Tower game from Dollar Tree, unfinished wooden tree ornaments from Dollar Tree, wood filler, Waverly chalk paint in plaster, folk art chalk paint in Java, folk art acrylic paint in Old Ivy, paintbrushes, Christmas ribbon from Dollar Tree, a piece of burlap fabric, mini bells from Dollar Tree, jute, sandpaper, and my hot glue gun. To start out, I'm using a little bit of wood filler to fill in the pre-drilled holes on these wooden tree ornaments, and I am using 3 of the ornaments in today's project. After all of the wood filler has dried, I'm using a piece of sandpaper to sand down any of the rough edges so that I have a smooth surface for painting. Next, I'm painting 2 of my trees with my chalk paint in the color Plaster, and I only did a 1 coat of this paint, but I made sure that I painted around all of the outside edges. For my 3rd tree, I'm painting this one in my acrylic paint in the color Old Ivy, and I only did 1 coat of this paint as well, and again painted around all of the edges. For the stars on top of all 3 trees, I painted them in my chalk paint color Java and only did 1 coat of the paint. To both white trees, I'm using a little bit of that Java paint, and I'm just dry brushing that around all of the edges and then just a little bit on the center of my trees to give them a rustic look. And then for my green colored tree, I'm using a little bit of that plaster chalk paint to dry brush around the edges and just a little bit on the center of this tree. I'm using a small piece of this Christmas ribbon from Dollar Tree and making a knot right in the middle, and then using some hot glue to glue it down right at the bottom of the star on my green tree. And for the ends, I'm cutting them both off in an angle. and then adding one of these small bells right in the center of that ribbon using some hot glue. Next, I'm making a small bow out of a piece of jute and then hot gluing it onto one of my white trees right underneath the star. For this white tree, I'm going to be creating what looks like garland along the front of my tree using some jute and a little bit of hot glue. I'm creating what looks like a zigzag shape and just gluing it down in that design, and I'm doing one of those at the top of my tree and then also that same zigzag design at the bottom of my tree as well. For my second white tree, I'm cutting 2 small strips of this burlap fabric out, and I'm going to be using these kind of like garland on the front of this tree, just like I did with the jute on the other white tree, and just attaching it using some hot glue. And I'm doing a one at the top and then another piece of the burlap at the bottom. Now for the bases of all 3 trees, I'm going to be using 3 of these towering game blocks from Dollar Tree, and I'm painting them all 3 in that Java chalk paint, and I only did 1 coat of that paint, and then once that was dry, I'm taking some of that plaster color paint and dry brushing that over top of all 3 blocks. For the last step on all 3 trees, I'm attaching the trees right onto the towering game blocks, right in the center of them using some hot glue. And these are what all 3 trees look like all finished. I think they are so cute and rustic, and again, were really easy to create, just like the last DIY. And now moving on to DIY number 3. For this project, I used this tin vase from Dollar Tree, one of the mini Dollar Tree Christmas trees, garland ties from Dollar Tree, this holiday greens printout I created on my computer, Waverly chalk paint in ink and also in plaster, paintbrushes, buffalo check ribbon from Hobby Lobby, a red crayon, scissors, an old toothbrush, a black permanent marker from Dollar Tree, and my hot glue gun. To start out, I'm painting my tin vase in my chalk paint color plaster, and I'm doing a very thin amount of this paint, and I'm painting in the same direction side by side and not doing the strokes up and down. Next, I'm using my chalk paint in the color Java on the bristles of this toothbrush, and then I'm dabbing it all over the entire vase, and this is going to start the process of making this vase look old and aged. Then I'm taking more of that plaster colored chalk paint, but this time I'm using a little bit of it on my brush and I'm dabbing it over top of all of that Java colored paint I just painted on to create a layered effect. And to add even more dimension, I'm then taking my chalk paint in the color ink and again just dabbing that on like I did the last 2 colors of paint. Next, I'm cutting down my holiday greens printout to make it fit onto my vase a little bit better. Then I'm using my red crayon and scribbling all over the back of my words. This is going to help me transfer the words onto my vase. I'm then centering my printout onto my vase and using a pen to write over all of the words. Once I've gone over all of the words, I'm peeling off my printout. The words are now transferred onto the front of my vase, and I'm now just taking a Sharpie and writing over all of the words. I did start out with a regular Sharpie marker, but it wasn't working as well, so I did switch to the Dollar Tree permanent marker, and this worked a lot better. But just keep in mind that if you're using the Dollar Tree one, that the end of it is a little bit fatter than a regular Sharpie. Now I'm taking my Dollar Tree mini Christmas tree and I'm putting it right in the center of my tin vase and rearranging all of the branches how I want them. And to add some fullness to my tree, I'm adding some of the garland ties right around the center to make it appear like it has more branches. And then I'm decorating the tree with some of these mini ornaments that I created, and I do have a video on how I created these ornaments, and I'll have that video linked down below. Next, I'm using a piece of this buffalo check ribbon that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and I'm creating just a really simple bow, and I'm going to be placing that at the very top of my tree and attaching it using some hot glue. And this is the tree and vase all finished. I love how everything came together. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with all of your friends. It really helps out my channel. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you can be notified for all of my future videos. And please let me know in the comments down below which project from today's video is your favorite. Thank you so much for watching.